Aloha, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I'm here doing the monthly reading for our Capricorns for the month of November 2017. So today we are going to be doing our theme for the month, and then I'll give you a little bit more guidance from the angels, and then we're going to be focusing on our love relationships this month, so our romantic relationships. I know you guys always love when I do that, and so I was guided again this month to focus on love relationships. But I also want to let you know before I get started with the reading that I've got a special sale that I'm doing right now on angel readings, on my private angel readings, and it's only for Halloween, so it will go through November 7th, or actually November 6th will be the last day that you can actually use the coupon code. So we'll go through November 6th. So those of you that are watching this video after November 6th, November 7th and beyond, you can use my regular coupon code for first-time customers, which is Angel20, and that saves you 20%. But the Halloween sale is for 31% off. Oh my gosh, right? Like huge discount. So if you want to schedule a reading, I've been wanting to do a reading with me, it's good for any length of reading, so you can use the coupon code Halloween to save 31% on any one of my readings, right? So 15 minutes I do all the way up to 2-hour readings, and you're welcome to use that code. Here's the thing, you can actually book the appointment beyond the date, because I know I don't have a lot of availability over the next week, but you can book the code beyond that date. So as long as you schedule it, get in there and schedule it by the 6th, then you're able to schedule it out beyond. So you could even schedule it in December or January or whatever. As long as you get it in the system by that date, the coupon code will work. So that's what I've got for you first, and then let's go ahead and get started with the reading. So we've got the King of Air coming in as a theme for you this month. And the air cards are all about the head and the intellect and what you need to know, kind of what's going on upstairs, I like to say, right? And this is about speaking your mind, and doing so from a space of confidence, right? From a space of like knowingness. So really speaking up. It's also about connecting and seeking advice from some sort of professional. So this might be someone that, you know, could be a counselor, certainly could be a therapist, could be a life or business coach like me. It could be anyone that you're feeling called to, and you should feel a strong resonance with that person, right? Because when you feel strong resonance with someone that you're getting advice from, the advice is typically what you're meant to be hearing, right? Or is going to be more helpful, I guess, let's put it that way. It will be more helpful to you if you do that. So the other piece of this card and this theme for you guys is about balancing your mental, kind of what's going on in your head, with your emotional, what are you feeling? So taking both of those bits of information in when you're making decisions, when you're navigating through this particular month. Okay, let's see what else we've got going for you guys. Oops, they're dropping a card there for me, right in the center. I always love when they do that. See what else we have going for you. So we've got the Page of Fire coming in for you. Fire cards are all about the passion and the action in your life. I do also read these as relating to your fame or your reputation or how you show up in the world, because that fire energy is related to that in Feng Shui, so I read it that way. And this is about news of something exciting coming up for you. So an exciting endeavor, something that you get to do that's just going to be a lot of fun, that you're really going to get excited about, and that's going to come in the month of November. Part of this, though, is going to require you to use your creativity, your originality, your own ideas to bring this into form, okay? So when you look at this card, look how she's got that, she's kind of like creating something, right? She's being creative there. And so this is about you helping create something, right? And then we've got the Queen of Water coming in, and the water cards are all about the depth of emotion. So this water card for you is about relationships going to a deeper level. So this seems to be a very strong theme because I've seen it in the first couple readings that I've videoed already, and now it's coming in for you guys as well, is about relationships deepening. And the key to all of this is trusting your intuition. Always, always trust your intuitive guidance. And if you're not sure like how to trust your intuition, please watch the Intuitive Tuesdays series, because that has a wealth of information about how to get in touch with your guides, how to communicate with your guides, how to read the signs, all kinds of information. So if you are needing more, please check out that series, and there will be a link below for that. The other piece of this is about taking care of yourself. Taking care of yourself, taking care of the other people in your life. That's going to be a main focus in the month of November. And for those of you in the US, of course, we celebrate Thanksgiving, so there can be family time where maybe you're actually cooking. And I encourage you to cook with love, right? Like put some love in that food. It really makes a difference. Then we've got the Strength card coming in. This again has been sort of a theme in a couple different readings, and the Strength is Archangel Ariel, and is letting you know that you have this great inner strength, this strength within yourself. And part of this too is a message like, quit being so hard on yourself. Let go of those judgments and those, just thoughts that you would never in a million years tell a friend some of the things that you tell yourself, right? So stop that. Let go of the judgments. Reminds me of that porcupine card where, let's pull the quills out that we poked ourselves with. Quit poking yourself. So it is about forgiveness and compassion, and this can relate to you, like forgiving yourself, having compassion for yourself, and also can relate to others. So if you remember, when you're dealing with anyone else, we are all one. We are all connected. So even if that person in that moment isn't treating you very well, you are one with them. They are you, and they are showing you something that you need to see, right? It's just important. Okay, so let us see what we've got for the romance side of things. This is so sweet. I love these cards that are coming in for you. It's beautiful, beautiful messages. So you deserve love. I really, this is, it seems like such a basic concept, but there's so many people that don't actually feel it. Like they don't actually feel like they are lovable. And that is simply false. That is not true at all. The truth is that you are lovable and you do deserve love, right? For no reason other than that you exist. Because you exist, that is the reason, right? So you don't need to do anything, you don't need to be anything different than you already are to deserve love. You deserve it, and you are lovable. So that's the first little lesson for you, or the first little message for you. The next one is about loving yourself. So of course, we need to be in a space of loving ourselves and having respect for ourselves if we are going to be able to open to allowing others to love us. If you don't love you, how can you expect someone else to? It's kind of a conundrum, right? Like you really want to be loved, but you don't love yourself. That's just, it's just not the way things work. So one of the things that I like to do around the loving piece of things is to show yourself love on a daily basis. So we pass mirrors a lot. You might see a mirror every time you go in the bathroom. You might see mirrors other places as you're going by. Give yourself some love when you do that, right? What I do is I love you, you're awesome, you rock. If it's something that I'm needing to do or I need to speak, you got this. You're awesome, you can do this. Pump yourself up, right? Give yourself some love. That's what I feel like you need to do around that. And then we've got, regarding the relationship, we've got unrequited love, which means there's really not enough there, not enough attraction, not enough chemistry to keep this relationship going. So, and it might be that maybe you just don't have enough in common. you know, you like each other, whatever, but it just like commonalities aren't there. So there might just not be enough attraction, enough chemistry to keep it going. And that's one thing to just understand, that sometimes people just come into our life for a short period of time, or they come into our life to be more friends than, you know, than a beloved is, right? So that is your information, your guidance for the month of November. Stay tuned for the next video that's going to give you some quick feng shui tips for doors this month. Much love to you. Aloha, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I'm here doing your quick feng shui tip for November 2017. So today's tip is about doors, and doors, issues with doors can cause a number of things to be happening in your life. So you may find doors can cause arguing. They can cause complaining, whining, confusion, all kinds of different things that the doors in your home actually can affect or have an impact on in your life. So today I'm going to give you essentially 2 quick feng shui tips related to doors. Here is your homework assignment or your task for today. That is to go around your entire home and check all of the doors. And that would mean doors to the outside, doors to bedrooms or other rooms, closet doors. Any type of door that you have in your home, go around and check all of these. And you're going to be checking for 2 things. Number 1, can they open fully? And this is really, really important, especially around the front door, because that's where your opportunities come in. But other doors in the home as well, because doors represent the voice of adults in the home. And when we have doors that aren't able to fully open, we may find that our voice as an adult is not being able to be heard, right? So it's not opening fully. So we want to make sure that all of the doors in your home can open fully. That means you're not storing junk behind them. They are able to fully open, and that will allow your voice to be heard, and also as it relates to the front door, for more opportunities to enter and to find you. The second thing that I want you to check when you are going around checking all of your doors is to see whether they are making any noise. Are your doors squeaking? Are they essentially complaining or whining? That can be symbolic of complaining or whining by the adults in your home. So we want to make sure that all of our doors can move freely without making any noise, right? We want them to be. So a little WD-40 can go a long ways to quieting the complaining chatter in your home, if that's something that you're experiencing. So those are my 2 quick feng shui tips for doors this month. Make sure to check out the next video if you're interested in doing more work with me. If you're fascinated by feng shui and want to learn more, check out the next video that will have a little bit more for